So this week has really been all about leading up to Season 2 of Black Ops Cold War and Warzone, and today we actually got a really good look at what we can expect to see in the Battle Pass of Season 2, as we ended up getting a trailer on the Call of Duty channel and also a blog post that went way more in depth than that trailer actually did from the Activision game blog. So today we're going to be breaking down everything you can expect to see here that we learned about and what key pieces you should know about. So as we go along, let me know your thoughts down below. What are you looking forward to the most within Season 2? Are you looking forward to new weapons, new reactive camos, new Warzone changes, new maps or modes? Whatever it is, feel free to let me know. I'd love to get your thoughts. As well, if you enjoy the video, do be sure to drop a like down below. And if you are new to the channel, do be sure to hit the subscribe button. We're on that road to 400,000 subscribers, actually in the home stretch now. But if you guys want to stay up to date with all things Warzone, Cold War, and anything COD related, we'll keep you up to date with all of it. So if you're interested in joining the community, I'd love to have you. That said, let's jump into the details at hand. So first things first, I guess, is that if you haven't seen the trailer just yet that dropped today, here it is. Check it out.
Warzone is here. Get ready to drop in and face off as the king of the jungle, Naga. A former warlord, this ruthless mercenary has been recruited by Perseus to run WMDs around the globe. Make the most of this lethal predator and get your hands on some serious firepower. The Farah 83 assault rifle, fully automatic and deadly at long range. The LC-10, an SMG with killer accuracy and impressive fire rate. Change your gameplay as well as your look with custom weapon blueprints designed to help you fight any threat. Blend in or stand out with all new operator skins. Plus, get up to 100 tiers of killer content, including charms, stickers, and other customized gear. No matter where you go, no matter who or what you fight. Earn and unlock the best gear in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Do this right, and it'll be a mission your enemies will never forget. The jungle is calling with the Season 2 Battle Pass.
So it's a very basic framework detailing the content that we see, but also gives some nice visuals to see some of those items that otherwise would just be described in wording. What I do think is nice though that we see out of this trailer is that it seems like the blueprints within the Battle Pass this season actually do look to be better than last season's blueprints. I like simplicity in design at some points, but a lot of what we had in terms of cosmetic skins, in terms of weapon camos and blueprints last season in the Battle Pass, they weren't great. So seeing this season introduce a little bit more flair, I like that. We'll get to it in a second, but we even have a reactive camo introduced in the Battle Pass, which is definitely nice because while I expect more to be coming within the shop later on, and actually as the season goes along, we already know of one that is going to be coming in the shop as of the first week after the update. I almost entirely expected these to be shop only exclusive. So to be able to see something the player can earn, definitely nice here within the Battle Pass. But as for the tier content, initially, obviously tier 1 instantly unlocks you a couple of things when you end up buying the Battle Pass. I know that buying the Battle Pass isn't for everybody. I get that. A lot of the stuff in the Battle Pass usually isn't worth it to me. And for those that don't care about that, you absolutely aren't missing out on a ton. The base weapons are in the free tiers, so you don't have to purchase it. But if you decide to, you'll instantly unlock Naga, the new Season 2 operator. This operator unlock comes with operator missions for not only extra XP rewards as you complete more of the mission, but as well additional skins through 4 phases that you can unlock and equip whenever completing those. So a cool progressive look that continues on from Season 1 here. You also have at tier 1 for the instant unlock, the Park operator skin, as well as missions that go along with that. Again, 4 phases you can complete there. And you also get the Safari Watch and a seasonal XP bonus, which increases all XP yields on the rank side of things. Unfortunately not on the weaponry side, but by 10% for the entire season. As for weaponry though, we end up seeing that introduced within the Battle Pass for Season 2 is the Farah and the LC-10. Both of these are free in Season 2. You don't need to purchase the Battle Pass, so you can either end up grinding out the game in Cold War and Warzone and still earn those organically. The Farah 83 is an assault rifle at tier 15, and as we mentioned before when we first learned about this, it's listed as a weapon with an impressive effective damage range and bullet velocity, as well as a fast fire rate. possibly making this a competitor with the FFAR. I'd be curious to see what the downsides and drawbacks here of this are, because those are 3 actually really important attributes to have, and to have them all be very good, usually there's some trade-off with that weapon balancing. But that's coming at tier 15. If you do end up buying the battle pass, you can end up getting one of those bundles that comes along with 20 tiers, so you do also have the opportunity for, I think it's like 20 bucks, getting this right up front and instantly. You don't have to take any time to actually grind through and unlock this via your in-game playtime. Now, the LC10 at tier 31 is definitely one that I think will be interesting here, because we end up learning a little bit from this blog post, a little more than we had as of the last and initial introduction that we had for the LC10 and the information we had around it. It says that it could be mistaken for an assault rifle because of its damage range. We knew the damage range was good, but that's an interesting one here at that. So that'll be interesting to see how this ends up playing out. We know the damage is a little bit on the lower end, but I'm absolutely curious to see how this will end up coming out on the balancing side of things. But it starts out stock with 34 rounds, so you absolutely can take multiple engagements. And then, of course, we'll end up seeing more as we unlock more ammo mods through weapon progression. Curious to see what magazine modifications we have, because this might make it an absolute contender within Warzone as well, if you have a decent enough amount of ammo. That's your weaponry here throughout the battle pass. We also see some information on the operators. We'll end up having an Adler skin called the Renegade at tier 20, the Coyote Dust Power skin at tier 70, and also alongside with some of this, we'll get universal finishing moves like the Tactical Roll finishing move at tier 19. Throughout the battle pass, we're also going to see 3 new War Track packs introduced, one of which being the Black Ops 2 mixtape at tier 44, and that is one that I'm actually pretty excited for. This bringing back some of the classics from Black Ops 2, the 2025 themed Black Ops installment. You'll end up having a couple of different tracks here with this, 4 of which included in that pack, and that's absolutely one that I'm going to be looking forward to. Then you'll also end up having the Rock Pack 2 and the Pop Pack 2 at tiers 72 and 94. Now, those, they don't give any details as to what is coming, but you can likely expect those to be actual songs that are classics, as the other ones in Season 1 introduced. Now, if you're a content creator, that's also probably copyrighted media, so unfortunately you won't be able to use that all that much, but for probably the majority of you guys that does not apply to, feel free to enjoy that. We'll also see that there are new blueprints all throughout the battle pass as well. We end up seeing that there are 20 weapon blueprints across the primary and secondary categories in Season 2, which is definitely nice. There's 11 legendary blueprints and 1 of ultra rarity, that being the reactive camo that we'll see later on down the line, but it starts out with the Glade Ripper LMG blueprint, which is actually free at tier 21. We'll also have the First Mate SMG blueprint at tier 27, and the Dragon Idol SMG, again, free at tier 55, which is cool. A couple of different blueprints here thrown in the mix that are free within this season, but the big one that is, at least in terms of the camos and blueprint side of thing, is that tier 95 ultra rarity reactive camo for what is actually the new weapon of the Pharaoh 83. Now, we saw some of these blueprints within the trailer, but the blog post actually didn't detail specific images of the named ones that we just rattled off. But for this one, we actually end up seeing the reactive phases here of this. On screen, you can see a cycle between the 3 initial phases of this blueprint, though interestingly enough, it's actually not the base here with this. These are actually the phases 1, 2, and 3, which if you look at the image at the very bottom, it seems like this is actually detailed within zombies, which I'm curious to see how this transfers over then to not only MP, but also Warzone, because obviously you're not likely going to be pulling off 100 to 150 to 200 kills every single match of MP and Warzone. You're just not going to do that. So what criteria are needed for the MP and Warzone side of things, that I'm a little bit interested in here, but the actual camo itself, the reactive style, does look pretty cool. And for that, looking forward to this one in particular. I kind of wish that, again, going back to it, we had it more so like Black Ops 4 style or post Black Ops 4 adjustment style, where you could transfer these to any weapon you wanted and you could have that effect on any of the weapons in Cold War and in Warzone. But right now, this is what we have here. That's pretty cool, coming along at tier 95. And then, of course, at tier 100, you end up getting that last couple of set of items, that including the Warlord Naga skin and the Operator mission here that goes along with it. Again, another progressive unlock that you can end up unlocking variations of the base skin. You end up having the Poison Dart SMG blueprint for the LC10. That one is not reactive, unfortunately. And then also your completion emblems and things that go along with that. All throughout this, of course, we also do see throughout the battle pass scattered in a couple of different items on, say, the XP token side of things, calling cards, stickers, charms, and also 1300 COD points, which if you don't really like to buy into things here with this, that actually pays for your next base battle pass as well for season 3. So if you buy into it and you complete that, you basically pay for the next season as well. But that is the Battle Pass preview here that we had and that was given to us from Call of Duty as of today, and leads us up to what is the update coming as of this Thursday. So looking forward to seeing what is up on deck here and what we see still to come within Cold War and Warzone. I'm sure there's still some secrets and some goodies that haven't quite made it to the public yet, so we'll see when the time comes. But that's where we're at here at this, and that's where we're going to wrap it up. So love to get your thoughts and feedback down there in the comment section down below. Are you liking any of the offerings here we've seen so far out of this preview? Maybe not so much, whatever it is, feel free to let me know. As well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, and if you are new to the channel, do be sure that subscribe button. We're on that road to 400,000 subscribers again, getting pretty close. If you're interested in joining the community and staying up to date with all things Cold War, Warzone, and anything COD related, stick it here on the channel. If you also want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, there's the best places to get kicked out of YouTube. Active on both those. If you guys want to check my conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, links in the description below. That said, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.